Hey, thanks for tuning in and watching this morning with me here. This is Will Worsham, station manager here at K-ROG. K-ROG is kind of a fun thing. We just do this for fun here in the community, but there's other things we like to do too. I'm a lawyer, and for the past 5 or 6 years, I've been doing a lot of estate planning, and there's reasons why I got interested in estate planning. But a couple of things I found out is that a lot of estate plans don't work, and they don't work the way people intend them to. And there's a couple of reasons estate plans don't work for folks. One, the main reason estate plans don't work is people never write them. And the reason people never write them is because lawyers traditionally have done two things that get in the way. Is they make estate planning expensive, prohibitively. They charge huge upfront fees, and they make it complicated. And in the past 5 or 6 years of doing estate planning for folks, I've discovered it doesn't have to be expensive if we can write a fairly simple plan, which is what most people want anyway. And it doesn't have to be complicated either. We don't have to put you through the process of gathering all of your financial documents and all of your records together just to figure out what you want to happen with your stuff or who you want to manage your stuff when you can't do it for yourself. We can do that pretty simply. And so when people don't plan, it creates a mess for folks, their loved ones. And nobody wants to do that, and I think lawyers have gotten in the way. And so I've spent the last few months here as we've done our quarantine stuff. I've had some time to kind of sit down and work on a way to make it better for folks. And I've come up with a plan that I call Simple Trust, and it solves first of all, those two main problems of estate planning, which is where people just don't plan. So this is a subscription-based service. So there's no upfront fee. There's just a low monthly cost, depending on the type of plan that you need, that really is less than a cup of coffee a day, down from Storytime Coffee. Visit them, by the way, great Rogersville company. But if you're buying a cup of coffee a day, you can afford to have a good estate plan that's going to work. The other reason estate plans don't work is because lawyers, I think, have given people the impression that you can write your estate plan, put it in a drawer, and forget about it. And that's just not true. Because of changing circumstances in the world, changing laws, changing financial circumstances, changing family circumstances, just changing desires, some things that are in our control and some things that are out of our control, documents go stale. And an old document won't work. And a good estate plan, particularly one that includes powers of attorney, which are now very necessary for good estate planning, have to be updated every 2 or 3 years. And once people have spent thousands of dollars getting their estate plan drafted once, they don't want to go through the expense and trouble of updating it every 2 or 3 years, which is another reason why I've created Simple Trust to be a subscription-based service. You will always be able to keep your documents updated and fresh, so that they're timely whenever you need them. So that's a little bit about estate planning, and all that is to encourage you to come and hear more about it. I'm going to do a free talk, about a half hour is all we're going to do. We're going to do it right here in Rogersville at the Heritage Post on January 19th at 6:30. We are limiting the number of seats available because we want to be able to maintain social distance and keep people safe. So in the description of this video is a link to Eventbrite where you can reserve your tickets. Some are already taken because I did announce this about a week ago, but I'm making another announcement now to let people know about it. And please share this with your friends. This is really important. I actually got word today of a client of mine that I did their trust form about a year ago, actually passed away from COVID either last night or today. Not really an elderly person, probably younger than most people who do an estate plan, but I know he's got a plan that works because I wrote it for him. And so I know he and his family is going to be well taken care of. So regardless of how old you are, one of the big fails in estate planning is when young people pass away untimely and they've got minor children and they've not made any plans for their kids, they've not appointed guardians, they've not done things that are going to make sure that those young kids are taken care of. Again, young people oftentimes don't want to spend the money on estate planning because they think it's never going to happen. Again, Simple Trust is perfect for that because it's not an upfront fee. It's just a low monthly subscription. So I think I've made a plan here, at least I've tried to, that's going to work for everybody. So please, if you've got some time to spend with me on January 19th, click on the link that's in the description for this video and reserve your tickets today. I look forward to seeing you then. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. I'm happy to answer them. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And always watch K-ROG.